There's a voice that cries out in the silence, searching for a heart.
Hello guys, it's Alicia Joseph for WeInspireTV from AliciaWithLove.com, and we are here with singer-songwriter Dominique Jones of Forever Jones. Now you probably know her because she wrote He Wants It All, one of my favorite songs, and I'm really glad to have her here. She's about to start her solo career. Are you excited about that?
I am. I'm completely excited. I can't wait to to be all the way in it.
Yeah.
The starting blocks.
So, do you have any fears or any apprehensions about being solo now? Because I know you're with your family, Forever Jones. It's like all of your siblings. So
yeah, I don't fear being away from them. I think that I'm ready for this, and I think God's going to open up the right doors at the right time. I think it's just going to be very important for me to trust Him in every step. Right. Because I know that I, in my mind, have a way that I think it's all going to happen, but it's not, because it never does.
Right.
But the way it happens is always better than what you had planned.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm excited. I can't wait to hear what you got cooking. So we were talking a little bit about your family experiences. Like, what was the best experience from being like on the road with your family or singing with your family? What was the best experience of that?
I think, wow, the best experience. We have a lot of experiences. We have a lot of fun together. But I think the moments that I cherish the most are all the funny stories that we look back on. You know, I don't know, the moments when, this is going to sound so horrible, but I don't know, when somebody does something and no one else in the crowd knows that it was just totally jank and wrong, but we all know it, and we keep it together till we get off stage and just
fall apart.
Yeah. So, but the best moments that we have are usually on stage when we're playing together, and that's not me giving you some sappy answer, because I could say that our favorite moments are just get together. But no. It's when we're on stage and playing and jamming out, and we just, send these looks back and forth, and they're just saying, this is what we're supposed to be doing. I'm glad I get to do this with you. So,
Wow,
yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but before we play, there's always tension, and where's Janelle? Where's so-and-so? Somebody decides to go to the bathroom right before it's time to sing.
Oh, yeah.
And then when the music starts, we're good.
Oh my gosh, I can see like when the music starts, somebody's like, "Oh, Dominique's in the bathroom."
Yes. So.
Oh god.
But it's never me.
It's never gonna be her.
I'm always right.
Always ready, always on point. So let's talk about your music.
Okay.
So He Wants It All. Again.
He Wants It All Again.
Amazing song. Love it. Love the record. So, what direction can your fans expect you to go in this new era of you doing solo music? What kind of songs are you gonna write? What subject matters do you want to talk about?
Yeah, you can all. Are my fans? I hate saying that, my fans. But the people listening to our music can always be sure of this one thing, or these two things, that the songs that I write by myself will either come from an experience or a moment with God, because that is how I express everything that I want to say that I can't say. I'll just write a song about it. So I think they can experience, or they can expect to get to know me better as a person, and and just kind of hear a little bit more about my values and what I believed, or maybe some of the situations that I've walked through, and they'll get to experience a little bit about my relationship with God and how much I love Him. And I really hope that the message that comes through gives a lot of people a course correction, that when they hear it, they're like, you know what, there's more for me, and I want that, and I'm going to go after that and get that from God.
Right. And I think that's such a privilege to be able to be in the position that people will hear your music and they'll be like, you know what, let me get my life together. I've gone through something similar. I've had similar feelings, so I know that I'm not alone in this.
Exactly.
This is a question that I've seen many people ask you, so I'm going to ask you on the record. Yes, for everyone that was wondering.
Yeah.
What collaborations are you interested in doing for whatever your next project is? Who do you want to work with? the most?
Okay. So I told her I wasn't going to say this.
I know that you're going to say this.
I do. I really want to work with Jonathan McReynolds, and I think it's going to happen one day. I don't know when. I don't know if it'll be on this record or the next or his next. But I think that has to happen just because, you know, I've had an opportunity to meet him, and I think that he's got a lot of the same values that I do and a lot of the same things to say, I think.
Yeah.
So it would be a shame for me to not work with him. And I don't know. I think someone in another industry would say the same thing about somebody else who's similar. Like, I've got to work with that guy, you know?
Right.
So I know, I've seen, what other ones have you seen? I think that's like the one that most people.
That is the one that
That's
people
the one,
want.
yeah.
They want Jonathan McReynolds and Dominique Jones. So we're going to speak that into the atmosphere right now. Just put that out there because I think, and this is my personal opinion, I love both of you guys, your music, your vibe, and I think that your songwriting style is very similar because it's from an area of transparency and it's from an area of being authentic to your ministry or to your life, and not, you know, generating ideas because you think it's just because it's relevant, but more of, hey, this is me, you know. And I think people in this new generation of young adult Christians are gravitating toward artists like that. In 2015, they need real life experiences in order to make it through life. So I'm excited about that. I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. Has to.
So 90 and still alive, we're gonna make it happen.
I know. 90 years old.
Oh yeah.
Jonathan McReynolds and Dominique Jones with your cane
and walker.
In your walker in the studio. Let's get on
That's
this
right,
record, baby.
That's right.
So do you like to interact with your fans? I see them all on social media, and I know you don't like to say fans, but the people that love Dominique, whatever you want to call yourself, donation, team, do music.
Donation.
Yeah.
Would like to make a donation to
Donation to donation. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Team Do Music. Team Light Music. Do Music. Everything is.
I can't steal that.
I know. Everything, we're jacking everything right now. So do you like to interact with them?
You know what? I do. Like, I love interacting with the people that support my music and pray for me, because I think that they have just as much of a part in it as I do, because they buy the music, they tell people about it, and they blah blah blah. And I kind of feel this responsibility as an artist to make sure that they know that they're just as important as I am, and I know what it feels like to feel insignificant. And sometimes when you're in the presence of someone who's had an opportunity to be on a stage for millions, you feel like they're intangible, and it may not be their fault, you know, but I want to be tangible, you know, because I appreciate more the experiences where I was able to touch and talk to someone I looked up to more than I was in the other situations where I saw them on the stage and then they were gone and I never got to see them.
Right. And I think people get that from you. And I think I think as you go into this next period of your music career, that you'll be able to translate that. You know, that you are a tangible person. You have real life issues. And that is, again, you know, I think that's what people are looking for. Yeah. So we're going to talk about Access. If you don't know, Access was, what do you call it, EP or a project or just something you released?
Just a single, yeah.
I have it. Yay. I purchased it. I did not bootleg it.
I'm going to get you a physical copy.
Okay, I would love a physical copy. I bought it on iTunes. It is absolutely amazing. It's 15 minutes long, Access, and it is this worship like I've never heard in my life. I love it. I think it's amazing. And you also have the prayer tool for He Wants It All.
Yeah, I did.
And I love that too. I think that's amazing. So what made you want to say, hey, this is what I'm going to do?
Yeah, okay, so when I felt released to kind of launch out to do some solo stuff, I felt like the Holy Spirit said to me, I want your first seed to be a prayer tool. And my parents have done prayer tools for years, and literally create something that was just as loud and just as captivating, that would help you stay in your prayer time for a longer period of time.
Right.
As long as you know you need to stay but don't want to stay.
Right.
Flesh doesn't want to. So
that's amazing.
yeah.
And that's something that's very unique, because when I looked at it and I was like, prayer tools, that's so cool. It's something that you can play and I don't have to worry about it going off after 5 minutes or 3 minutes. It's a period of time that I can, I can pray to God, and I can have this worship experience, and I can have all this prophetic worship and all this stuff going on in a genuine setting, and it can make my prayer, I don't want to say even more effective, but it can just enhance my prayer time.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's for.
And I said it was unique, but like what I mean by that is I don't see like other artists out there like, I'm going to equip my fans for their prayer time. It's just like, I'm going to make music or whatever. And not, downing it, but I think it's a great, it's saying something great about you guys, that y'all have that kind of mindset to, I'm going to, I don't want to just make music just for my fans to enjoy riding in the car.
Right.
I want to make something to equip them.
Yeah.
So, I love that.
Thanks.
So last question.
Okay. Oh my God, what are you
No, it's not that bad. No. So what advice would you give people that are interested in doing music, or interested in doing not just Christian music, but interested in doing music in general?
Yeah, this is going to sound really surface, but I would just say do it. And I say that because I think a lot of times we are waiting for the big stage. Like, we're waiting for God to build the platform and then we'll do it.
Yeah.
When you can just do that and be that right here, right now. You think about phrases like, I want to reach the world. When we say stuff like that, we're picturing us on a stage before millions of people or traveling across the country. But the truth of the matter is that the people that are around you, the people that you encounter on a daily basis, that's your world. And if you are faithful to impact that world, then God will gradually expand it.
Yeah.
And so you can impact your world right now. So do and be everything you ever wanted to be right now.
Yeah.
And then God's really going to blow your mind, because He's going to take you further than everything you ever wanted to be.
Yeah. In your mind, it's like,
it's
this much, and then God will say, okay, you were faithful. I'm only this much. Let me
do it right now. And then the second thing is just get planted in a church and serve somewhere. When I say serve, that means volunteer, where you're not getting paid. Because I think that's important. I think you need somewhere where you know without a shadow of a doubt that you're there and everything you're doing is for the Lord. It just kind of keeps your head out of the clouds. And the other thing is to be educated. Don't be an uneducated artist. Like, learn about copywriting, learn about publishing, learn how to protect yourself as an artist.
Yeah.
And just keep a good team around you. And the last thing that I'd say is, make sure the vertical, that your relationship with God is on point. Like, make sure you're always constantly talking to Him, and that you're able to hear His voice. That it's a two-way conversation, not just, oh God, please make this happen. Oh God, answer this prayer. Oh God, please pull me through this struggle. No, that you're there. It's a conversation between the two of you, because if the vertical's not right, then the horizontal's not going to make sense. You've got to have that in check, or you're not really going to be able to effectively, really and truly impact your world.
Yeah.
So
wow, that's good right there, girl. Preach it. I like it. Well, thank you so much for sitting down and talking with me. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good day. Bye.